Hi there, welcome to Transformational Tarot readings. It's Grace Hart here, and today we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is asking you, what would you like to generate and create? What if you were the source of creation? What if it wasn't about sitting and waiting for somebody to let you know or give you the magic pill or, have that magic genie come out and say, this is what you should be doing? What if you started the questions rolling on what would I like to create? What would be fun to contribute? What's so much ease for me that I could just do it for hours and hours and hours a day without getting tired? In fact, it might actually give me more energy to do it. The Queen of Pentacles is letting you know about contribution. It's also letting you know that you're a queen. You're not a page or a knight. You're a queen. And if you're a queen, you have a kingdom, right? So it's not about buying the lie of scarcity or buying the lie that there's nothing around or, you're broke or you haven't got money, so therefore you can't create. Queens don't think that way. I remember Richard Branson saying in an interview once that if he lost every single cent of his, it wouldn't bother him. He'd just build it up again. Because it's not about the money. The toothpaste tube, the toilet seat. It's about how much you're willing to receive so you can be the contribution that you be. And, I had a big aha a couple of years ago on energy. You might have the cognition that you would like to contribute. You might even have the money or the contacts or, the product or whatever it is. But if there's no energy there, creation's a bit tricky, right? Because everything takes energy. Well, more to the point, for anything to happen, there's got to be that energy first, right? So the Queen of Pentacles is just really inviting you to some possibilities. What would you like to generate? What would you like to create? If you had the money or the time or the product or whatever it was, what would you choose? And it might just start with acknowledging that you're the king or the queen. And from that space, not from a space of lack, from a space of, I am a queen or I am a king. And what kind of kingdom would I like to generate and create? What's important to me? What kind of king or queen would I like to be? So it's really just about, do you love what you do? And if not, what else is possible? And what if you started to play in the field of possibilities, infinite possibilities? Instead of telling yourself what you can't create and what you can't do, what you don't have, what if you started to invite energies of, what would I like to create if I had the money or the time or whatever it was? What would I like to generate? How would I like to contribute to this beautiful planet and the beings on it? Who would I like to be? The Queen of Pentacles reminds you, not only do you have value, there are people waiting for you. Every person is a king or a queen. And if they're willing to step into that, their people, their kingdom will recognize them. And what I mean by that is, let's say you're a gentleman and you're great with your hands and so you love creating chairs. Well, when you're being you and making chairs from that space of being that you be, the king that you be, anyone who sits on those chairs would be called. They will see you. They'll know you. They'll recognize their king. And I don't mean as in they're not kings and queens themselves. They will recognize, this is the man. This is the chair. I'd like this chair. And it doesn't matter whether you're a cook, a cleaner, a prime minister. When you show up, just like Lady Gaga, she has her monsters, right? When you step into being you, there is a sovereignty there. There is a beauty. There is a very powerful, kind space. And you've stepped into there as the king or the queen. And when you do that, you give other people permission to step into their regalness and their sovereignty. And they'll recognize you. So, if you were being the king or the queen that you truly be, what would that look like? Get the energy of it. So this week, that's the energy of creation and business. Maybe it's something you haven't thought of yet. Be open to something totally different showing up. You know, I remember an interview with Sarah who created Spanx. She said underwear was the last thing on her mind. She never thought she would do underwear. And she's a billionaire. Or multi-billionaire. Is that how you say it? She has lots of money. Just put it that way, right? And she's able to contribute so much. The more money she has, the more she's contributing. The more she steps into her sovereignty, the more people will see her and be inspired to their greatness. So, have a think about it this week. Ask some questions, especially if you're not loving what you're doing with work. There is a king and a queen in you that is ready to awaken. Allow it to awaken. Give it all the energy. Ask some questions and see what shows up this week and who shows up. Things you hear. You know, I saw a meme that said synchronicity is the universe winking at you. I thought that was really cute. So may you get lots of winks this week. Okay, take care. Bye.